How you doing? Thanks for joining me. So take a look at this. I've been pointing out in video after video some pretty deep stuff. Now take a look. I just did a video with Jaded Jackson. It's 38 minutes long, and I've been pointing out the Holy of Holies at the center of the dish. Now take a look at this. Alright. What do you... Jordan asks over here on this other video, everything you know is a lie, this video over here. He asks, Jordan says, what do you think about Uranus? I read a theory that it breaks this curse of being human. Theory? It's clear. The Holy of Holies at the center of the dish, that's called, the astral light is shooting out of there. The ash trailing light shooting out of the black hole sun. It's clear. There's no way to fuck this up. You need to get to your middle six. Every compass points to it. You need to get to Uranus. It's the holy hole at the center of the dish, people. So when you hear rainbow six, middle six, you're going down, all this shit, it's the same story. You want to become an exclamation. Okay, they say you're made out of clay. So what I'm seeing here is as above, so below. I'm seeing right through to the core of reality, people. You want to become an You want to get the cure for being human? You need to get to where every fucking compass points to. The tree of life. Okay, every compass points to it. It's right over there, people. It's a 12-hour flight, and it's just that simple. We would go when the sun spirals inward, and at the 65th parallel, you can see videos where the sun is being tracked 24 hours a day for 3 days straight, like this, as it spirals in and then spirals back out, bringing the seasons. So we would go there at that time. Now, take a look at this. So, the king's most powerful magic is he chisels shit in stone. He has his scribes writing shit on papyrus 24/7, bringing his ideas in his head down onto paper, and he has blood of children spilled on it. And another one that they use is they put their elbows over skull and crossbones, and they just look out and gaze into the thin air, and then they could see into the future and whatnot, because that person is in the astral world, and they're able to see into the astral world simply by doing that. Isn't that fucked up and crazy? So, I get pretty deep in my videos, and I was explaining how Admiral E. Byrd, Richard E. Byrd, that's Richard as in Dick, and E as in everybody, because everybody is bent, like I show you in all your freaking shit. It's all bent and confused, okay? So what I'm telling you is we need to get to Uranus at the center of the dish. Every compass points to it. There's no way to fuck this up, people. How's it going? Thanks for joining me. People have been asking what magnet to use on your food to see that it's magnetic. You're going to use neodymium magnets. Okay, that's the only ones that work. The only ones that are strong enough. And you drop any one of your dry foods on water, and you'll see. It has nothing to do with surface tension. Your food is magnetic. It's got non-bioavailable iron in it. Okay, bioavailable iron would be like a plant draws the iron through the soil, processes it, and you eat the plant. Okay, and that's bioavailable iron. Now here, getting onto the flat earth. In a previous video, somebody just handed me one of these books today, and it's got all these symbols in it. And you see over here the Holy Grail at the center of the dish where every compass points to. You see the sun and the moon place their light into the hole at the center of the dish where every compass points to. And out from that hole comes the astral light, or the astral jet. So try and visualize a black hole that they show you in like pictures that you might find on YouTube. You'll see they show you like an accretion disk and a jet coming out. And what I'm telling you is at the center of the dish where every compass points to is where the Holy Grail is. Okay? And I see this like over and over and over here. It's the center of the dish where every compass points to. That's where we're going to find the fountain of youth. We're going to enter that hole at the center of the dish. Oh, and some really good ones in here. Alright. So what I'm seeing here, again, it's like an accretion disk with a dome over it. There's a hole at the center of the dish where every compass points to. It's very simple. There's no way to mess this up. So when you see as above, so below, that's Jesus right there. That's Jesus. As above, so below. As within, so without. You see one thumb in, one thumb out. Inescapable. Okay. And you see, as above, so below. It's the same story. Over and over, one side of a light hole is a black hole. Pretty simple. There's no way to mess it up. It's on every symbol. You can see it here in the Mayans. It's the center of the dish where every compass points to. That's what we're going to go to, people. Now, if you look up the south pointing chariot, you'll see the Chinese are the ones who invented the compass, and you'll see that every compass points south. They flipped everything on you. So when you hear this pole shift, that's like a joke, people. Hold on, there's some good ones in here, some pictures. Okay, every religion is worshiping the sun, and the sun is conscious. You don't have to like it, and you don't have to believe it, but it's true. The sun is conscious. I'm informing you, not at all asking you. I look into the sun and I speak my intent, and I'm informing you that the sun is conscious. At the center of the dish is the Holy Grail. The tree of life comes shooting out at the center of the dish. There's no way to fuck this up, people. Every compass points south. That's why it's South Park. It's the asshole, the rear admiral, because it's the asshole. Okay? It's at the center of the dish. X marks the spot. And like I said, you don't have to like it. The earth is flat. And the yellow brick road is where every compass points to the center of the dish. It's very simple, people. There's no way to mess this up. So, when I see every one of these gods in every religion, you'll see they're all worshiping the sun. There's no way to mess this up. And it's the center of the dish, the Holy of Holies, at the center of the dish, where every compass points to. That's where we're going to find the Holy Grail. And I'm going to scream this out until we get there, because you know what? They rub this shit in your face, but everybody's too fucking stupid to see it. It's like literally fucking retards. That's all I see is the center of the dish. I see like the Holy of Holies, and you think this is as above, so below, as within, so without. You think that's a satanic symbol? That's because you're fucking retarded, and you know nothing of truth. And I'm informing you that you need to look into the sun without any glasses on and speak your intent. I intend to bring forth heaven on earth. I intend to worship all and exclude none and bring forth heaven on earth. And write it down on a piece of paper and spill your blood on it. Make a video of it that you intend to bring forth heaven on earth. And publish your video right beside the rest of ours under blood over intent. That's because, listen, you guys are all silly human slaves. You know nothing of truth. And I'm informing you, you need to snap the fuck out of your illusion. And, I mean, everywhere I turn, looking at flat earth videos, everybody's fucking retarded. Nobody can see the center of the dish where the astral light comes shooting out. It's like I'm the only one making videos. And you silly commenters, that's funny. Listen, I appreciate you guys. Those of you, you have your blood spilt right beside my own. Published under blood over intent. Okay, you guys are the ones that have heart. And you Jesus freaks out there. Jesus is the sun, and the sun is conscious. And every day you wait before you speak your intent into the sun makes no fucking sense. You're here to bring forth heaven on earth, and if you're not, then you're here to mine gold. Silly human slaves here to mine gold. How's it going? Thanks for joining me. Take a look at this. I saw this magazine. It's See Bullshit. See that? See Bullshit with the Zika virus on it. Now take a look at this. If you open up this magazine, you'll see every single page says something at the top. It says at the top of every page, clearly it says CBS, as in bullshit. But there's one page in the magazine that doesn't say that. It's this one. It says life on top. And what they're telling you is that this is what you're living on, a flat earth plane, and that the sun is a disc. When you put that on your tongue when you go into the church and you take communion, okay? Sorry. Disc over it. This is the flat earth plane. You see it's gray because it's transgender. One side of a light hole is a black hole. And it's clearly showing you that Jesus places his light into the hole, and out from that hole comes the green astral light, hits the parabolic mirror, and showers down on you. Like making it rain. Okay? And just like a Christmas tree, you see the light spiraling around, and a stripper spins around the pole like that. This is inescapable stuff. There's no way to fuck this up. Now, I see people making these videos like the Anukai shit. And it's just like the alien thing. Aliens are A-L-I-E. It's telling you a-lie-N. And they're telling you that they're lying. Just like they're telling you over here. I-con-you-N America. And Americans. Or clearly, it says I-con-you. Just like aliens are a lie. There's no way to fuck it up. So, you see this rainbow they're rubbing in your face over here with this planetary, report. This is just some funny ass shit. You ever seen this magazine? Everything's bullshit in here. And it's just crazy. I just can't believe that people buy into this stuff. But it is what it is, people. And there's a dome up there. It's just like this. It's the circle inside of the square. Jesus places this light into the hole at the center of the dish. Now, here's the new stuff. You ready? Okay, I got a whole new series of stuff that I'm going to be covering. And I'm going to start off with your mortgage. Okay, banks do not loan money, people. They never loan money. How it works is this way. What they hid from you is that they monetize your promissory note. And that you're not supposed to sign the deed of trust. Because the second you sign that promissory note, they deposit it right into their bank as cash. Did you hear what I said? They monetized your notes without telling you. So you sign a promissory note, they deposit it into their bank in cash, and you own your home free and clear. But then like an idiot, you go sign a deed of trust and then hand it over to them. And that means that you paid for the house once, you're paying for the house twice, okay? Because you got all those payments to make and all the interest paying for it 3 times. But then if you default and you go 91 days late, guess what happens? The insurance pays off on the loan. And they're paid in full. So it's clear that the banks are fucking you every which way from Sunday. Banks do not loan money. How they create money is they get people to take a fake loan out. They don't actually give you real funds. They give you a check, a cashier's check, or something like that. And then you go deposit that into your bank. And then they're able, to loan up 10 times that amount. It's that people don't hide wads of cash underneath their mattresses anymore. They take their cashier's check and they put it into their bank. So nothing's actually changed. It's fake money. And what I'm telling you is that if you go look up the reality of lending, you're going to find out a lot of shit. And this is the shit you're going to find out. Okay? Banks do not loan money. There's the MERS, or the robo-signing transfer, and this is how much they've stolen. $1,200 trillion have been stolen, and it's called the Libor bank scam, which I see in reverse as lie rob. Okay? So, you need an unbroken chain of title for them to foreclose on your property. And because of the MERS system, there is no paper trail. Okay? And what they did is the minute you sign that promissory note, what they did is they monetized that promissory note and they deposited it into the bank as cash, okay? And then they sold the deed of trust off, and you have the MERS system. There's no trail of paper, and this has changed hands over and over and over with every bank that's been bought and sold out and went out of business, okay? It's just crazy. So let's just make sure you understand this one more time. You go into the bank and you want to buy a home. Banks never loan money. Look it up. You sign a promissory note first, and then you sign the deed of trust. When you were done signing the promissory note, you were supposed to walk out. The home is owned by you in full, free and clear. But then you go and sign a deed of trust, and you hand it over to the bank after you already own the home. So you paid for the home once right there with your promissory note. Then they took out insurance on this. So if you default, when the minute you go 91 days late, the insurance pays off and the house is paid for again. Plus you have all the interest payments and everything. It's that you paid for this house like 4 times over. It's crazy. When you owned it outright the second you signed that promissory note. So next time you buy a property, you can't let them know that you know this. But the second the promissory note is signed, you're able to walk out free and clear. You don't sign the deed of trust and there's nothing they can do. Did you hear what I said? That's a fact. Go look it up. Now, the next line of videos I'm coming out with, they're going to go very, very deep into your reality. It's going to blow your fucking mind. Alright, give me a couple days, I'll get that stuff up. How's it going? I just did a 1-hour video on Flat Earth After Party channel. I recommend you go over there and check that out. So type into your computer Flat Earth After Party, hit enter, and scroll down till you see the quasi-luminous video. It's 1 hour long. How's it going? Thanks for joining me. People want to know, how are we going to get to the center of the dish, the land of milk and honey, where every compass points to? You know, there's a treaty in place. If we try and go there, you're going to get murdered. What we need to do is that, you know, we're all scattered about, and we need to have a focal point. And what's been started is, if you type into your YouTube search engine, blood over intent, and hit enter, you'll see a whole bunch of people spilling their blood over their intent to be bringing forth heaven on earth. And when enough of us have spilled our blood over our intent and gone side by side, published to YouTube, you'll see something amazing happen. That everybody starts pulling out this idea out of the underlying field of creation. And I'm telling you, this is the way we're going to get people aware of what's going on. That we're not actually floating through space. This place is fixed. That there's a holy of holies at the center of the dish called ground zero. There's no land there. That's because the sunlight is going into the hole there, and out from that hole comes the green astral light, which is kicking back from the black hole sun. So this is the underlying feature that was hidden from you, that the black hole sun is the actual creating engine, that it takes your intention and helps you bring it into reality. That's why they have you hating it, calling it Satan and all these horrible names when it's nothing of the sort. This is your divine mother, the mother goddess that gives you life. And her gift to you is the eye, which is the hole at the center of the dish, which is your salvation. It's where the everlasting life is. And until you unite peacefully, you're never going to overcome this treaty by getting them to rewrite it so you can go over and get everlasting life. It's that you're fucking retarded. Until you place your blood beside the rest of ours, you're just a silly little sheep and you ain't going anywhere, I can tell you that. So what you want to do is type into your computer search engine or your YouTube search, blood over intent, and hit enter. And you're going to want to duplicate those videos where you write out on a piece of paper, I intend to usher in heaven and earth. You spill your blood on it, you publish your video right beside the rest of ours, and when 2 million of us are strong side by side, you'll see 2 million geniuses like me who can see into the reality as deeply as this will change the rest of the people in the creation, and they will start to see it also this deeply, and everybody's focus will turn to getting to this central point, which is going to be our way home. Okay, this is the holy of holies where every compass points to, and the only way to get there, it's not that you have a pilot or that you have a map, it's that you need to get the people who are blocking you from the knowledge, okay, to give up the knowledge. And they're already taking trips over there for their elites to the fountain of youth. It's just that you're not allowed there. There's already pathways there, and this needs to change. And it's only going to change when you get blood is thicker than water with your brethren. So type into your computer blood over intent and hit enter. And you duplicate those videos, and when you see people say satanic this and satanic that, you understand these people are retarded. They can't see anything. They can't see anything unless we spell it out for them. So, you know, they're zombies. They have no blood to spill. Okay? You're there. The country set up a corporation in your name. A corporation is a dead corpse. So you're a zombie right now, and you have no blood to spill over your intent because you're a zombie, and you belong here. So if you're not a zombie, then you have blood running through your veins, and you can actually spill some with a pinprick, like a dot over your intent, that you intend to bring forth heaven and earth on video, and place it beside the rest of ours under blood over intent. This is how we're going to get to the center of the dish, people, because we need to be all blood is thicker than water.